All right.
The Sacramento Theatre Company is back with their first in-person show in 2 years.
Dina Kupfer is standing by with more on Gloria, A Life.
Yes, and I think a lot of you are really going to love this. It's an all-female cast, which is really cool, and it's following the story of a very important woman. And so this morning we want to go out to the Sacramento Theatre, and they are so excited, I'm sure, to be back in person finally. So we have two very, very important women with us. But first we're going to interview Natasha Howes, who is the director of Gloria. So welcome back. Break a leg in advance and tell me about Gloria.
Oh, gosh. In a nutshell, this is one of the most theatrical explosions I have ever been a part of. I saw the original production in 2019 in New York, and it is one part symposium, one part Gloria's life that we get to navigate that journey through, and one part the conversation, which is the big button and bonus at the end, which is really the reason Gloria wanted to do this particular piece, was to have this talking circle, which we might tie into a little bit later. But for me, it is something unlike anything I have ever been a part of. One as an audience member when I originally saw it, and one as a director, which I am still kind of in awe that has been brought to fruition thanks to our phenomenal producer, Michael Lawn. And the passion that I have for this piece is extraordinary because of all of the things that we get to learn about Gloria and the history, and most of these iconic moments that I didn't know the depth to where it went. And we get to explore that in a way that, again, with the projections that we have and bringing the contemporary aspect ties into the historical aspect of Gloria, is something very unique.
Yes, it certainly is. And Gloria Steinem is who we're talking about, obviously, a trailblazer, a feminist, and somebody who really, speaks to the history of fundamental issues that we still experience to this day in this country. And so I want you to tell me also, being back in person, the Sac Theater so greatly impacted by the pandemic and not having the audience to interact with and to be there in those seats, in the flesh. I mean, what is this experience going to be like on October 6th on opening night?
Dina, I have to say, our first rehearsal was just this eye-opener and this joy that we had. All of us had this shared experience, which is what we will actually have in Gloria, the shared experience of voices on the stage and voices that we get to have in our audiences, again, coming back from the pandemic. But I can't imagine, I still think it's going to be very surprising for people not to only be back in the theater, but to see a piece that resonates as much today as it could ever possibly be, the necessity that we have. So coming back into the theater and having that response after all that's happened is extraordinary, but to do something that we feel is also creates such joy. It's entertaining, it's educating, and it's inspiring. And I find more joy in bringing something like this because of the message that we have to say.
Absolutely. Okay, well, the woman next to you, I know she hasn't said much of this interview, but we're holding on to that because coming up in the next hour, we're going to talk to Gloria herself, at least the actress who will be portraying Gloria, Jamie Jones. And so stay with us, ladies. Thank you so much. We're going to make sure that we have all the ticket information linked up to our website. It's on the screen right now, but we'll put that on gooddaysacramento.com so people can get their tickets. Again, October 6th through the 24th at the Sacramento Theatre Company. All right, ladies, thank you so much, and we'll be back with much more with Gloria. You got to stick around for Gloria, Tina.
That's
Find
right.
out more
That's right.
at 10.
All right, thank you.